Hey Raiders, it's Tuesday, June 9th, hashtag Intention Tuesday, and I'm back in my favorite spot, my front garden, kind of the front yard. So for Intention Tuesday, and because we're in June and we're kind of nearing the end of the year, let's take time today and think of the people who brought us where we are or helped bring us to this moment. So for many of you, it could be the teachers. It could be, if you're looking back over your high school career, if you're grade 12 or 11, you might want to think about who were those people in grade 9 that helped you transition? Who were the people who said, you know what, I think you'd be really good for this after school club, or I think you'd be really good here or there, and that called out a leadership in you. But it's also important to think of other people who have helped us, maybe beyond the classroom, beyond STA. So if I'm going to ask you to do this, I'm going to share just a few people that I want to give a nod out to. Well, this might sound cheesy, seeing as I'm a chaplain, but I want to do a nod out to my high school chaplain, Mrs. Fox, and just to share the interesting, road that life takes you on. So my journey ended up being my journey. I ended up in chaplaincy, and the first chaplains conference I went to in 2003. I remember walking downstairs towards the lounge, and I knew that Durham was already there because I'm a Durham Catholic District School Board child. And Denise was there, and she just came running to me, and I came running to her because there was just something so special that I was her student, and here I am now, a chaplain. So for Denise and the way she just called out the leadership in me and helped me understand that there was a vocation for my life, not just a career, a vocation. And a shout out to Mr. St. Louis, God rest his soul. He was my homeroom teacher. So he didn't teach me anything the way it was in high school. We had a homeroom for 15 minutes from 8:50 to 9:05, and then we went to period 1. And so homeroom was where we got our newsletters and, photos and that heard the announcements, that sort of thing. So Mr. St. Louis was really cool. We had some really good conversations. He was my homeroom teacher in OAC. And I want to do a shout out to that school, Dennis O'Connor, because when I graduated, I got the OECTA award, and there was some money attached to it. But for someone like me who never got those kind of awards, that was kind of a big deal. And I want to thank the Grey Nuns because they gave bursaries to women studying theology. So thanks to them, I had a nice financial push that helped with the finances of studying theology. And so these are just a few of the people, few of the things. Like there's a lot more. The list is huge. But I encourage you today on Intention Tuesday to pray for your mentors and then to acknowledge them. Take some time, if you can, if you know their email address or you can text them, let them know what they mean to you. What was it specifically that they did that helped you? And let them know that, because they'd really appreciate to hear from you and to know that they played a part in shaping who you are today. So for Intention Tuesday, let's pray for all our mentors and hope that God blesses them. And as is the cycle, you will be mentors if you're not already. So to know that as people mentor us, we then become mentors. And that's the cycle of life. Have a great day, everyone. Stay Raiders strong. And remember, take some time to thank your mentors. And if you know their email address, email them and let them know. Or send them a little card. Write a little note. Go old school. Put an envelope, address, your return address, and a stamp on it. Mail it. That's always a delightful surprise to get something nice in the mail like that. So have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow on hashtag Wellness Wednesday. All right. Bye, everyone.